I was Baptist, Pentecostal, Catholic, but I was never a Christian. I became a Christian in 1973 when I found out that I was dead to sin. That's a true Christian. And I was enlightened with the gospel of uncircumcision that wrapped my mind, that adorned me, cleansed my conscience so I may have a clean confession according to the truth that Paul preaches. That's why creation groaned. But from 1973 until now, the groaning begun to vanish. It begun to disappear, that groaning. And creation begun to see that powerful ministry of growing in grace spreading all around the world, growing, enlightening lives, seeking for those 144,000 of the true Israelites. Remember that Judaism is a religion. The true Israelites, those 144,000, is the true Israelites of the Lord. There's no Gentile, no Jew. It is the new creation. We are the true new creation of God. So they have marginalized us as Hispanics, but we are the first fruit. The first fruit, the majority is going to be of Hispanics because that's where the man Christ Jesus was manifested. Even though many other speaking languages are beginning to be enlightened,
but the majority are Hispanics.
But Paul says that he was the first fruit of the Spirit because Paul was enlightened. I don't know how many others were enlightened because you know that they all abandoned Paul, especially those from Pakistan and Asia. All of them abandoned Paul. And because they abandoned Paul, creation was groaning and groaning, but now creation stopped groaning. But what is it doing now? Now is in birth pains. She's in birth pains. I mean, kicking, and ready to burst because creation is in labor pains because soon the redemption of our bodies is about to explode. There is a tremendous lack of control in nature that scientists cannot understand. And we see how the earth is being filled with corpses. And that's what I've spoken for many years, that soon that was going to take place, and look at it happening. So right now it is not groaning, but it is soon to give birth to the manifestation of our redemption. So
we see that now there are true children.
Who are the true children of God? Those that have been enlightened and understand that there are two gospels, and he chooses the gospel of uncircumcision. Look at it here in Galatians chapter 2, verse 7. In the event that there is a blessed brother listening and tuning in, what is he talking about of this two gospel? There's 5 gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Those are not gospels. But look at what verse 7 says. But on the contrary, when they saw that the gospel of uncircumcision had been committed to me, as the gospel for the circumcision was to Peter, as the gospel of circumcision was to Peter. It is to say that that gospel of Peter was given so he can fulfill his mission. And when Jesus resurrected, that gospel should have ceased. But they continued preaching. You remember when Jesus says, do not go through the ways of Gentiles, but they disobeyed. They kept preaching that false gospel.